Hello, Miss Jill West. I have just a few questions I'd like to ask you about Cumberland River Comprehensive Care. Starting off, can you, let's just get right into it. Can you tell me what the mission of Comprehensive Care is in the area?
Well, our mission really is to serve children and family in their own community in the least restrictive environment that we can. And really, we focused a whole lot on trying to build on family and youth strengths and looking at, giving them that opportunity. We look a lot at family empowerment so that they can go on with their lives once they've left us. But we really focus on community.
That's great. Can you explain how children and youth get into the after-school program at Brad's program at this worksite? How does that go about?
Well, a lot of different ways. It started out just that Brad was working with some of the really high-risk youth that were in the school systems and the Whitley County system here mainly, and he wanted to start a program. And it's hard to stop Brad when he wants to do something, and that's a good thing. And now, most of the kids are referred by the district judge, Judge Pruitt. And so those kids are court-ordered. But he still has some kids that are not court-ordered that do come to the program.
Okay. Do they typically graduate from the program over like a certain time, or how does that work?
It's very individualized. You might have a kid that makes a lot of progress really fast, and if they do, we don't want to hold them back. We want to let them go on. You'll have some kids that will, struggle and take them a while, and you'll have some that might graduate and then come back. And we'd like to not see that as much, but it does happen.
Well, like you were saying, a lot of the youth offenders end up back in the system.
Mm-hmm.
And does the after-school program have a good or better outcome than like maybe the traditional punishments that you may hear, like going to a detention center?
Oh, yes. And there's lots of studies out there, that show that. And one of the things that this program, has done, it's really... The church has served almost like a haven for these young boys. And, it's really given them a second chance at something that maybe they wouldn't have had. And most of them, we have some good families out there, but we have some families that are very troubled that without this, they will never know the way to go. So it's been positive.
Is it unusual for like a community health service to have a program at a church facility?
Yes, it is. We have some other programs that go on in our school system, and those are more traditional. But this one I think is very special because these really are really high-risk kids, and I think when they enter this church, it gives them a whole different perception.
It's a bigger difference than if they go to a center.
Right. It's much different than even if they went to a mental health center. And a lot of that has to do with the people here at the church, so.
Well, that's all the questions I have. Is there anything that you would like to add?
The only thing I could add is that, it's been a wonderful experience. We hope that we can keep the program going. We hope that we could expand the program to other churches that they would see. I was born and raised here, so I've spent my whole life here. And we want to see the next generation do well, and this church is helping that happen.
Well, that's all I have.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.